Living in Lower Alabama isn't for everyone, even for some people who might think it is.
That's right. So if you're planning to move here to Baldwin County, Alabama, we're going to give y'all some fun facts that you might want to know beforehand because it might not really be for you. There are videos out there similar to this one that you might have seen us make, but Tony and I are not going to sugarcoat this one.
I mean, let's be for real. I never do. But in this video, we're going to give y'all the scoop.
Yeah, some new, never been said, top secret stuff, the real deal, so don't you move an inch.
Let's get right into it. And I'm not talking about hurricanes or the fact that, you know, it can just get downright hot and humid here in the summers. Most of you already know that.
Yeah, we're not talking about the cost of living or mentioning politics. And it's not because that topic is off limits. As y'all know, we have no problem going there. But today, we just want to give y'all some dirt on Baldwin County. And by the end of this video, if you can handle what's on this list, then you may want to call us, your local real estate experts, to help you find your next home.
Seriously, reach out. Our info is right there. And if you don't know, we're the #1 relocation team in all of Lower Alabama. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or set up a meeting with us. All of our information is right down here below.
Okay, first on the list is something that bothers a lot of people, and that's the fact that not all locals are happy with the influx of out-of-state residents. There are definitely people here hating on the transplants, but okay, look, Baldwin County has exploded. For people who have lived here their entire lives, it feels like just yesterday when there was nothing but Mobile Bay and almost empty Highway 98, farmland as far as the eye can see, and charming old homes and cottages scattered all over, like over in downtown FAIRHOPE. No traffic on the Baldwin Beach Express, and just a whole lot less people.
Yeah, I think that's what they just hate, though, is not being open like it was. But yeah, don't be fooled, because Baldwin County didn't just blow up recently out of nowhere overnight. This hidden gem has been attracting attention for a long time. The 2019 New York Times said that a southern town that's been holding on to its charm for over a century, and they weren't wrong.
Yeah, that's what they said about FAIRHOPE. Or what about 30 years ago in 1993, Money Magazine rated FAIRHOPE #2 in the nation for a retirement location. When the FAIRHOPE Welcome Center was brand new, it saw over 50,000 visitors in the first year alone, and that was in the early 90s too.
Yeah, Gulf Shores has been a tourist destination since forever. People have known about Baldwin County for a long time. The locals here who are upset just need to accept that Baldwin County is highly attractive. Where else can you find southern hospitality, warm weather almost all year round, and beautiful beaches? Beautiful people.
Let's not forget to mention a place where celebrations are held nonstop, like Mardi Gras, or the FAIRHOPE's lighting of the trees and FAIRHOPE's magical Christmas parade. The FAIRHOPE Arts and Crafts Festival, which attracts 250,000 people from all across the country every single year. And I'm referencing FAIRHOPE a lot because A, it's the town we live in, B, it's the most popular and loved place in Baldwin County, in Alabama for that matter, and it's honestly a huge driving force on why people relocate to Baldwin County, along with Gulf Shores, of course.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a stretch.
We have people reach out to us almost daily who want us to help them move to FAIRHOPE.
Yeah, but then you got Gulf Shores, where you have the HANGOUT Music Festival or the annual National Shrimp Festival, which is a 4-day event that attracts over 300,000 people from across the country. I mean, those are some big numbers.
That's true.
Along with the most gorgeous 60 miles of beaches in Alabama. I mean, is it really that much of a shock that our area is growing?
I'm not surprised.
This popular place to visit has become a popular place to move to permanently, so the housing market has exploded. These small, quaint little towns have experienced a lot of growth in terms of new builds.
And that is definitely going to be one of the biggest gripes from all the locals. They're not all fans of some of the cookie cutter communities or developers coming in and buying land that has been, around since they were locals, as little kids.
Yeah, and we're empathetic to their feelings. Where we grew up in Chicago used to be a little quiet suburb where everyone knew everyone. We'd buy candy from the corner store, which is now a mattress store. We'd walk to a park that had a putt-putt golf course and a slushie stand, and that's since been turned into a parking lot. So The high school we went to has added on 3 more structures to accommodate the growing population, and that's probably double what it was when we went there. So it's not what it used to be, and we really do understand where people are coming from. So yeah, it is sad if you look at it in that sort of way.
But at the same time, can you blame anyone for wanting to move here? I mean, it's truly unique and just one of the better places to live, and everything that we just described is just scratching the surface. I mean, where else can you go in the country that offers all of that? Anywhere. I mean, nowhere. You can't.
Yeah, so stop being so awesome, Baldwin County, and maybe people will stop moving here. And for those of you watching this video and are hoping to move here, just know Southern charm is alive and well, but not everybody will be welcoming to the outsiders, and don't let them deter you. You'll be welcomed by many others.
Or avoid moving here if you can't handle a few honest people telling you how they feel. Not everyone will just bless your heart. They'll instead tell you the God honest truth. So if you don't have thick skin, maybe go to another state. I'm telling you, I'm always honest with you.
All right, let's see what's next. Something we haven't mentioned in other videos. Avoid moving here if you can't learn your manners. We take ma'am, sir, please, and thank you to heart down here.
There's a difference between can't and you don't want to. I mean, that's the God honest truth right there.
You have to use your manners. Your children will stick out in a negative way if they don't say those things. Respect is taken very seriously down here. What else, Tony?
I don't know. I think that's a big one. We have some clients who just call and they want to be like, hey, what are you doing? Come on, hurry it up. And I'm like, whoa, we're pretty good at this as it is. So when you say, I'm not getting back to you in a timely manner and it's been a whole whopping 3 minutes, there's a problem. All right, something else is don't plan a wedding or a social event during college football season or during hunting season. So, I mean, obviously take everything with a little bit of grain of salt, but that gives you about a 4-month window, and
make your plans.
Yeah, and then you obviously have to pick a team, and by that I mean Alabama or Auburn. Even if you aren't a true college football fan, I mean, pick a side and just plan on being one, because it gets for real down here.
And ladies, find a really good casserole recipe and learn how to make it. You will be expected to bring a casserole for weddings, births, funerals, sickness, birthdays, and potlucks. By the way, potlucks are not just for church. You will have them at work, at school, in your neighborhood too. This is the way of the South, y'all.
I got one. SWAT first and look second. As in, if you think something is biting you or touching you or crawling on you, there probably is. If you look first, you'll already be bitten.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh my God. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's too late. That is so true. And I've said this in other videos, but I'm gonna say it again. Bug spray, specifically Skin So Soft by Avon. It's the only one that truly works. You're welcome.
I tell her this one all the time. Just ditch the word you guys or the term. Just embrace y'all.
You guys.
Yeah. No, you're a Southerner now. Besides, the last thing you want to be is, known as a Yankee down here.
Yeah, and y'all is fine. All y'alls. What are y'all up to? Y'all want to go get some Chick-fil-A? All y'all do is play golf and drink beer?
No. I'm feeling attacked right now.
I wasn't referring to you, but if the golf shoe fits.
Oh my goodness, she's on one. If I want to golf, she wants to shop. I mean,
balance.
Yeah, there's life balances, marriage balances. I mean, we have a couple of rules in our relationship, and the first rule is that I make her feel like she's getting everything. And the second rule is that I actually do have to let her get everything. And I mean, so far it's working.
Working like a well-oiled machine.
Okay, moving on. The last thing we're going to share with y'all, got that? Before my wife kills me, is the fact that the South is coming up in the world and it's taking the rest of the country with it. People from all over are realizing how much of American culture started right here, and we're creating more. The South is the birthplace of barbecue and Cajun food. I mean, well, for here it is. Jazz and just country music and rock and roll. I mean, who doesn't love the deep south?
Here you get the cities and the countryside. Our cities drip with charm. We have a little bit of everything: tropical beaches, Mobile Bay, rivers, bayous. We've got hiking and nature. New Orleans is 2 hours west. Destin, Florida is just 2 hours east. It's the perfect location. So perfect that people from all across the country are leaving their corrupt states with high property taxes, high crime.
Corrupt politicians, overpriced homes, woke schools, blue cities. They're coming here for the more conservative culture and the red mindsets.
The lower cost of living and affordable housing, the lowest property taxes in the entire country.
So be prepared. And if you can't handle anything we just spoke about, then you probably want to avoid moving here. Or if you want to bring any of those things with you, you should probably avoid moving here too.
But if all of this resonates with you, then you might be a perfect addition to Baldwin County or Mobile County. So if that's the case, call us today. Let's put your plan to move here into action. The link to speak directly to us is in the description box right below.
Remember, we're the #1 relocation team in all of Baldwin County, Lower Alabama in general. So if you want to see more videos just like this, make sure you click right here to check them out. We'll see you guys.
See y'all.